I saw her face down. Ride me like a pony. These niggas so phony. Treat you like a trophy. You know I picked up when the phone ring. You know I go deep till I make you scream. You say my dick ain't amazing. Oh, the game on strong. Fuck it up all night long. Beat it up, get piped down.
So, as you start, guys, you grab any type of brush that you may need and slowly go around your eyebrows and your eyes, above your eyelashes, and like make sure you make sure it blends in with your skin and everything, so you don't look too shabby and that. And make sure you got your edges fixed as well. And yeah, that's it really. But make sure it blends in with your skin, so like you don't have different patches where it don't look good, and make sure like any bumps aren't there. So after that, now you get something to rub over your face and rub in between the creases of your eyes and like around your nose and that, so it helps the makeup to blend in with your skin and all of that. So you have to look fresh in it, like rub it around your mouth and everywhere. Then you get another brush to blend everything in with your skin. So make sure you go around all the sides, go underneath your nose and everywhere, so you don't have patches left out and like it does not look that neat. But as you can see, you're going around your face to make sure everything's there, so your face ain't too patchy with all sorts of like bumps or a different shade of makeup or something. So as you can see now, her face is naturally blended with the cosmetic products that she has used. Foundation. Then as you can see, she's just pressing it in softly and gentle so that it goes all over, and it's just like on her face where you're not able to see nothing out of color or nothing. And she's getting everywhere, even in between the creases and all of that. So make sure you get like the parts that have like very spotty and stuff. Make sure you get round there and all of that, and then like make sure you don't get it with your makeup, like your eyelashes and all of that. Now as you can see, you're adding concealer. Now you're adding concealer to parts of your face, like above your cheeks and that. So like when you rub it in now, that's another shade of brown, or what color that is, another shade, so it looks neat and perfect for like when you're going out and stuff like that. So as you can see, she's added it above her cheeks and in between the center of her eyebrows and on top of her nose, like a little stroke on top of her nose and above her top lip. So make sure you get in places like those so you're able to rub it around, and then you grab a little type of sponge kinda, and you easily just tamper it around so it can blend in with the coating that you've already put on. But make sure you don't get it into your eye or nothing. Be very gentle so it doesn't reach nowhere near your eyes or anything that can cause any harm to you. And as you can see, what she's done, she's made sure it goes like in between her eyes, so like it's just not one part that's there. She's making sure you can see all over, so there's nothing missing out, no parts missing without makeup. So as you can see, she's not really just like rubbing it or stroking it around her face, she's tampering it around. So there's no smudges or nothing. She's gone around very careful, as you can see, and she's trying to use the bits that she used on the top of her lip and her teeth above her cheek, so it goes around. Next, as you can see, she's adding something I don't know what it's used for, but it looks like it's there to keep the outline of the thing she's put on her face. So when she blends the two colours together, it can get the natural brown that she needs for her face. And she makes sure she's getting in between her eyes and all of that. But as you do this, make sure none of it ends up in your eyes where you're not able to like see or nothing, or causes blindness. But as you can see in the tutorial, you can follow how she's doing it, and she's making sure it's not going nowhere near her eyes or anything like that. As you can see, she's now applying it to her forehead, where she can blend it in with the the cosmetic product she used before, and she's getting it right below her edges and all of that, so it goes on all your face. Now she's just slowly brushing it in so it can blend the colours together. And you can see, make sure no hairs are getting in the way of the makeup where you've done it and then you have to touch it to take the hairs out. Make sure your hair's covered from your face and everything, as she's used a bandana to put around her head where it blocks out most of her hair. Now she's slowly rubbing it in between her eyes from the cosmetic she used a minute ago. So she's making sure that there's like in between like the little line in your nose.
So when I use Jamal, what do you think it is?
She's using a
cosmetic product.
She's using a brush to go around her eyes and everything, and in between
contouring.
She's contouring her face.
The whole purpose is for you to guess what I'm doing.
You should have told me that.
Cosmetic product.
Now she's using, I think that's a sponge or something, to go like just blend it in lightly, so every colour is just there. Now I think she's powdering underneath her eyes, I believe. I think so, powdering on underneath her eyes, where she can add another bit of colour to make sure everything just looks on point. I think she's doing contouring again. Not sure.
Setting.
Oh, setting. Yeah, setting. Setting the colour into her eyes and everything. As you can see, she's slowly adding bits to it, so everything just blends together naturally. Yeah, and then again she's getting it in between her nose and everything, so all the places are on point and there's nothing missing. And she's rubbing it into her neck, so like everywhere just seems the same. So no one can say, oh, there's a line there, I can see where you put your makeup on. She's making sure she blends it in with her neck so everything just looks on, like, just on point. Now I think she's contouring her nose again. Yeah, so as you can see, yeah, she's making sure like everywhere's got like the contour on and no place is missing. Now she's adding, I think, contour again. I was gonna say it looks like a buffer or something. She's adding contour again. Yeah, it's buffing her face. Now you can see she's contouring like her forehead basis, and you can see how she's had to remove the hair. Make sure you don't have to do that where you have to keep touching makeup and then go over it again. Make sure you wear something that can cover most of your hair where it doesn't fall in your face or nothing. As you can see, what she's done, she's made sure it blends in with her neck part, so like there's no place left out where someone can say, oh, I can see the line. Basically, she's made sure everything just blends into one. Now I think she's trying to stroke out most of the makeup, so like there's not a lot in one place, making sure everything can blend together. Now I think she's trying to buff out her cheeks or make her cheeks lighter or something. And as you can see, she's trying to avoid it from her mouth so it doesn't really get in her mouth. And make sure you don't have to keep taking hairs from your forehead and stuff like that. And I think she's putting something over her eyelashes, so it basically looks like everything's just been made as one. So as you can see, she's consistently going over it, and she's kept her eye closed down where none of the makeup's able to go into her eye and cause blindness or nothing.
Shadow.
Yeah, she's putting an eyeshadow over her eyes. And you can see she's kind of tried to blend it in with the makeup, so nothing doesn't look out of color or nothing. Now she's added on spray, so nothing's like able to wipe off quick, or when people sweat, nothing like sweat don't drip down and take off the makeup. Yeah, as you can see, she keep having to remove hair. Make sure you don't have to keep on doing that. And I think the spray kinda puffs out her cheeks, so everything just looks shiny. She's adding on highlight, I believe that's what it is. Yeah, she's added on highlight around her cheeks, so it just stands out.
Look at that highlight though.
And as you can see, she's added a lot of concentration into it. She isn't focusing on nothing now. She's making sure she persistently looks in the mirror and like make sure every place has got that makeup, so there's no patch left. You can see she's getting her nose too, blends it in with her nose and everything. Now she went off camera to put on mascara and lip gloss and everything, so I'd like to say thank you for watching the makeup tutorial. Please like and subscribe, and make sure you watch more videos. For some of the makeup, it will be in the link down below and where you can get it from. And thank you very much for watching, guys. Bye.
I'ma need you to face front. Don't want smoke with me, this is a lace blunt. Raps Jackie Chan, we ain't pulling no fake stunts. My crown won't fit on your bum ass lace front.